In 2013, I was inspired to build a quality amateur observatory in the Kingman, Arizona area for my YouTube viewers, so I can give them the best possible live images of space that I can do. I was so tired of hearing everybody complain about the out-of-focus feeds from the mainstream observatories that were broadcasting special events, so I logged on for one of these events. During this event from Jinjin Observatory with the close approach of asteroid DA-14, I had witnessed and screen captured an object which appeared to be possibly fired from a satellite at DA-14. The live feed was immediately cut, and we were sent to the NASA JPL screen. I decided enough was enough. I vowed right then and there to build this observatory and to never, ever cut a live event if anything anomalous happened to be in the field of view of my telescopes. I said I was building this observatory, and I received so many negative comments and emails containing defeatist attitudes and statements telling me it can't be done. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just Dark Skywatcher. If I had a penny for every one of those, I could fund this new project. But I built my observatory anyways. And I provide free quality views to the YouTube community. You guys know that when I say I'm going to do it, I do it. There's no playing around. There's no second guessing. It's the bottom line issue. We're going to do it. To me, there's no trying to do this project. There's only a do. Do or do not. There is no try. And we can do this. There's a huge YouTube community out there. What does it mean to be a YouTuber? It means that you're part of the biggest community online. You have access to the most powerful social site in the world. You guys go there for everything from your entertainment and news to finding your favorite songs and recipes. It's the largest community of like-minded people worldwide. Imagine what all of us can do if we actually acted like a community to reach a common goal. Doing what NASA should have done years ago. Now, at first, when I approach you with this idea, to some it's going to seem very reachable, and to others the goal is going to seem utterly crazy and impossible. The idea is to place a public satellite in lunar orbit capable of live video streaming. In the last 20 years, NASA has lost all public support. NASA, or Never a Straight Answer, has failed to listen to the cries of the general populace in which their funding comes from. We want space, real space in real time. Space is now within the public's reach with a project like this and the assistance from interorbital systems. If we're capable of putting HD cameras on the space station to look down on Earth, why not the moon? I firmly believe with all the advancements in technology, this is something that should have been done 10 times over. We have satellites that have visited or are presently visiting planets within our very own solar system. Why does the public have to wait months for images? We live in an age where people have the world at their fingertips in real time, thanks to mobile phones, laptops, and internet. With all the controversy that's surrounding all of the major space agencies not being transparent and withholding information from the public's eye, this idea should have become a reality long ago. Both the United States and European space agencies have acquired millions of high-definition photos of the lunar surface, yet only a small portion are ever released for public viewing, and the images that are released are severely airbrushed. Japan recently took over 1 million HD images and have not released anything except a black and white low-definition rendering. This is why the public needs a project like this. We need to get interested in space again, and not the lies surrounding it. I'm just an everyday guy with a vision. Bring space live to the public the way that they want it. We are so tired of waiting months and sometimes years for a simple picture. When the ESA botched the Rosetta landing by not showing the live landing, millions of people who were extremely disappointed to have settled with a CGI landing complained, "Where's the imagery?" Hence the conspiracies of what really happened. As an amateur astronomer, I do live telescope broadcasting. The live imagery and lunar video I offer free of charge has sparked the interest of astronomy, space, and science in thousands of people. I would now like to go where no 24-hour live feed has gone before: the moon. In today's age of reality TV shows and 24-hour live streaming of everything under the sun, I predict the support of the public and the actual viewing numbers, if accomplished, will bury the Earthview experiment, which is famous for cutting feeds when something suspicious is on the screen. I propose to you the HD Moon Viewing Project, or MVP. After taking the viewer responses into consideration, some of the things we would like to see accomplished with this project are not only a live HD camera from a geosynchronous orbit facing the front side of the moon, but also have a very small telescope and camera system for getting as close into the craters as we can from lunar orbit. All mainstream missions to the moon for imaging and mapping never release the wealth of their actual imagery as if it's top secret. Having a small telescope is essential to get the images of all known anomalies that have caused the biggest controversy in the space community over the years. Any instruments aboard sending back data would be publicly available the minute the signal reaches back to Earth and is streamed out live onto the internet. Schools around the world would be able to access our live imagery of the moon for science classes and astronomy classes and student presentations. This could be very educational for children worldwide if done right. My vision is simply this: find a couple passionate YouTubers who have shown the same level of commitment as I have over the years, and to bring them together, pull ideas and resources within the YouTube community. Red Bull went to the edge of space. YouTube can go to the moon. Obviously, it's a little more complex than a few simple steps, but if we can pull together as a community and pull a team and come up with a feasible plan for the lunar orbit, we would move right into the funding stages. Funding will be as key as community support. The funding will make or break the project. To see this project get off the ground, we need a Kickstarter campaign. I believe this project here will pique the interest of not only the general public, but many companies and corporations. Advertising this idea is already in the process. Response from the test groups on YouTube, which is receiving tremendous feedback. This project has already gained the support of the YouTube community as well as a few radio shows with worldwide syndication. Getting the word out and raising the funding should be well within the reach of this project. I understand the complexities, setbacks, and sleepless nights that will be involved in a project such as this, and I won't pretend that I can do it all on my own, because I can't. I don't know it all, but I have the vision, the dream, the will, and the desire to see it through and make it a reality. In 2014, I built an observatory that everybody told me would be literally impossible for me to do, yet here I am, speaking to you from that observatory. As an individual, I may very well not be able to achieve the goals of this project, but together as a community of millions of YouTubers, we can make this dream a reality. This project is so amazing, I see it being bigger than the Red Bull jump. Right now, we're taking contributions from anybody who wants to support this project. We need an initial budget to build a website, get our own servers, and advertise the mission everywhere we can, such as radio shows and networks. Radio airtime on syndicated shows will generate much needed support because they reach millions of people. The advertising campaign will be to reach $1,500 to $2,500 for the web construction and advertisement campaign. The funds will also cover the cost of the advertisement for the Kickstarter campaign. I sincerely hope the community can come together after all these years of saying to themselves, how can I change this? How can I make a difference? This is our chance to actually change things and make a difference. This is our chance to bring space the way it was meant to be viewed. Are there bases on the moon occupied by life? I don't know, because I haven't been there. and NASA airbrushes all the official images. But this is just one of the questions that can surely be answered with a transparent, live, untouched video feed of the moon and surrounding space. It's time to step up and literally put your money where your mouth is. If you would like to give NASA the biggest slap in the face, this is the best way to do it. A community taking an idea by the reins and showing the system we are tired of the lies and we're going to find our own answers. You can use the telescope contribution button on the main channel page on my YouTube channel. Every single person that contributes at any stage of this venture has the full appreciation of myself and the Space Cam team. We will most definitely have something for all of you at different stages of the project. What those bonuses will be, I don't know yet. Some have suggested that all contributors get shares in the company, which will be formed for this venture. The only way that this project will never see completion is if the community lets it fail. We have the rocket. We have the satellite to build off of. We have a ride to the moon and a way to get into lunar orbit. The only thing we don't have is the funding. And that's where you, the community, comes in. The only thing more powerful than an idea is the man who had it and is willing to go to infinity and beyond to see it become a reality. Thank you. I'm Paul Flores, founder of Dark Skywatcher Observatory, Kingman, Arizona. Because NASA won't do it.